congratulations on the film.
Oh, thank you.
I'm fresh from seeing it because I saw it as we talk this morning.
Oh, brilliant.
So it's still in my brain.
That's really nice.
My hilarious brain. First question first, simple question. How did you first come across the script? I know that you worked with Tom before and that was kind of your way in.
He just called me up and said, look, I'm doing this film. I'm a bit scared because there's some massive names in it. Can you be in it and just sort of hang around with me for a bit? Basically. And I was like, absolutely. I don't think I would have got it otherwise. So I feel so lucky to be involved. It was a comfort for me knowing that he's director because I've worked with him before, so it sort of worked.
What was your reaction to the big names? Because obviously he was like a bit scared.
I know. I was like, are you kidding? Well, it was amazing because we're friends outside of work, so I was sort of like getting bits like from the casting process as it was going, and they were filling those roles, and that was so amazing. He'd ring me up and say, oh, we've just booked Adrien Brody, and I was like, what? Are you kidding? And he's like, yeah, and you got a scene with him. So I was like, oh my god. So it just feels so lucky to be a part of it, and it was so much fun to do.
It must be great. I mean, obviously, so many amazing characters in the story. Yours, in particular, obviously, is a very good one. It must be great to go to work every day and get to see everybody performing theirs, but also you get to puncture it with your character and have all these guys around you.
Yeah, I mean, seeing these like actors do their thing, actually for real and not for a screen, was just seeing how they work. Like Sam Rockwell, and he was sort of kept in character a lot of the time between scenes. And I remember seeing him one time on a lunch break. He had his headphones in. He was lassoing chairs, which is totally bizarre. But I was like, God, how did I get here? This is so strange that I was seeing this. But yeah, they were so lovely. But it's just brilliant.
Yeah, and I mean, I've read a few interviews with different people, and Saoirse Ronan said one of the things was this played like a soap, but also there's quite a dark underbelly to it because it talks about alcoholism and talks about other things as well. Do you think it's a good mix? Do you think it's a good mix, and it is a comedy, but also it has a lot to say about the period and even modern day as well? Yeah,
definitely, and the fact that it's a murder mystery, you've got all those suspenseful moments. There's a lot of drama, and you've got comedy with that as well, which is really lovely. So it's got lots of layers, and it's so well written. As soon as I read it, I knew I wanted to do it. So yeah.
Did you see the Mousetrap before?
I hadn't. No.
Was it kind of good not to see it, to kind of?
I think
keep
so.
detached a bit?
We were filming during lockdown, so there was no sort of theatres open at the time. So that's my excuse anyway. But it's one of those like Agatha Christie and stuff. It's sort of, you don't realise how much you know until you start doing your research, and yeah, it's incredible.
There seems to have been a bit of a revamp or rebirth of kind of murder mysteries. Obviously, Knives Out a couple of years ago, and a few others in between. I don't know what that says about us that we haven't had one for a long time. It's like the musicals; they went away for a long time, and then they come back. But it seems to be an appetite for them again.
I think there will always be an appetite for murder mysteries. It's just what we're fascinated in, isn't it? It's just sort of how you can comprehend those sort of acts of horrific violence. It's fascinating. It's that morbid curiosity, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I love it, but I wouldn't murder, but well, I might do. I don't know.
Is it weird doing a murder mystery film where you don't want to know what happens? Like you want to maybe keep something surprised? Is it weird being in one, knowing where it's going?
Yeah, well, it's actually quite nice sometimes knowing the outcome and how you get to that point, because it's so. I mean, they are quite formulaic, aren't they, murder mysteries? And it's such a precise art where it's got to, you can't linger on characters too long in a scene, or you might sort of suspect there's a real process to it. So it was really nice knowing the outcome, but going on that journey. It was really good.
Yeah, and just as a final question, you just surmised the lure for you of the character of Dennis, because, as you said, there's a lot of layers to him.
Yeah.
And amongst all these other characters have a lot of layers interacting, and he gets to interact with pretty much everybody as the film progresses.
No, that's really nice. I mean, I just saw a lot of myself in him, sort of like a bumbling theatre usher, which is really nice. He's a sort of simple lad, but something that I could really get a hold on and get my teeth into, which is brilliant. Yeah.
And do you think audiences will enjoy this one? It seems to have maybe come out at the right time, given a lot of things going on in the world.
I think it's one of those, again, it's just a film that can really transport you to that time, and being set in the 1950s, and the way it's shot, it's so beautiful and aesthetically pleasing that you just want to be in that world. So I think it's one of those where you're going to come out of cinema and think, I just want to go back in there for a bit, if that's all right, which is really lovely when that happens.
Yeah, it's always a nice feeling.
Yeah.
So lovely to talk to you. Thanks so much for your time.
Oh, thank
Pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.